Greetings, divine angels of the new Eden, heaven on earth. Many powerful energies coming in over the last 24 hours. Earlier today we posted an update on this powerful activation with the 7.7 magnitude earthquake southeast of Loyalty Islands, also with the 600 hertz higher dimensional amplitude manifestation on the Schumann charts today. We're feeling this in many ways, many activations, downloads, and accelerated timelines, merging of timelines, many different things coming in. Today I uploaded the discourse 2 of 33 of the I Am Presence of Saint Germain to our Patreon page. We are doing a 33-day, one discourse a day for 33 days. Going through this, you will notice and realize a great transformation in your life. So today, we are going to transmit a powerful mantra, one of the most powerful mantras of all frequencies, of all timelines. And this is from the Master Jesus, Yeshua, who we call Jesus. And I want you to repeat this 3 times, either silently to yourself or out loud. And the mantra is, I am the resurrection and the life. This is the activation of the God source energy, God in action within yourself. And you will see, you will feel into this energy. So don't just say the words, feel into the energy of this transmission. I am the resurrection and the life. And put your emotion, your energy, your feeling, and see the effect, the power of this sacred mantra. And use this every day, throughout the day, as we activate the I Am Presence. And you can call upon the violet ray of Saint Germain, the blue ray of Archangel Michael, or the golden ray of the Buddha or the Christ consciousness. And you can join us on Patreon for this 33-day transformation at patreon.com/prime disclosure. And we have many great things coming, many teachings, practices. So thank you all for your support. These start at $5 a month, and you get all of our trainings and the discourses. And it is these pledges that allow us to bring these daily transmissions free to the world. It's our pledges and donations that pay our daily living expenses, so I appreciate you all for your support. Until we're fully manifest on New Earth, we still have bills to pay, so thank you all very much. We appreciate you all. So we put out a transmission earlier today about this activation. There were many earthquakes, 165 1.5 or greater in the last 24 hours. Most of these activations were southeast of Loyalty Islands off the coast of Australia, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. So this Capricornian energies, this is Lemurian codes, Lemurian energies. We also had a powerful activation of a 4.6 in the sacred portal where the 3 holy mountains in the Middle East, where the Tian Shan celestial mountain, Kunlun, and Himalayan come together to create the pyramid, the apex of the trine, the trident, the trinity, and many different activations, one after another. The most powerful 7.7. We also had a 6.4 in Loyalty Island, so the 64, the 1010, and many of these were 10 kilometers depth, so we had so many portals open, so many activations. Lemurian energies rising up, the divine goddess, the Magdalene, the Shakti goddess, the queen of everything. And through this many crown activations from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, incoming very strong energies. Hold on, these are big. These are hitting very hard and very fast, and really bringing in some amazing, much needed energies for our system upgrades. These are big energies. Ascension symptoms with these may feel intense. It is all about what your system is needing in this now moment. These are affecting our vision big time. Hazy, blurry, and out of sync vision is possible as these flood in. Also air ringing on high. The sound of space is on high with these. Root chakra clearing continues. Crown chakra is feeling these too. Try to ride these out the best you can. These are very big energies. Allow them to flow through you and rest as needed. These may knock you off your feet. You can do this. agirlintheuniverse.com. Today we start with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon at 13 degrees, 44 minutes Aquarius. The sun at 22 degrees, 34 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 14 degrees Aquarius, a train entering a tunnel. And the Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Aquarius, a big bear sitting down and waving all its paws. From astrologyweekly.com. Today, from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Mauta Taki, 936-369, Expansion versus Healing, 1010. Expansionist replaces the healer. Healing is a byproduct of expansion. Expand them all. Laws of the Tower of the Golden Fleece. All towers on Earth, including Trump Tower, cell towers, and off-Earth, will be reprogrammed by the Golden Fleece. Kerihi Motu, the word of mother and father, energized by the light of the child. Replace the word healing with the word expansion. I will be visiting Glastonbury this coming July to share the golden Lemurian chakra system from HOH.Earth. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy 1. Vision, future light body state. Sparkly-eyed, full trust, full radiation of non-polarity, transcendence of all, fully embodied. And from Isis channelings, Inanna Venus at Gateway of Death by intent at Earth Star Chakra. On February 10, Inanna Venus reaches the last and mystical gateway at Earth Star Chakra called Death by Intent on her shamanic journey of descent to the underworld to meet with her shadow self. At each of the 7 gateways, chakras that she has passed through since the beginning of her journey as Morning Star, she has had to release a possession or article of clothing representative of power and title of Queen of Heaven and Earth, symbolizing a release of our own conditioning, stories, walls, filters of perception that keep us attached to a false sense of protection, identity, pride, and self-worth that our ego aspect represents. Now she has reached the 8th gate at Earth Star Chakra, which is not typically part of every Venus-Inanna journey, and hence makes it even more noteworthy in this particular journey, as the Gemini archetype, for it is the first cycle of 5 of an 8-year pentacle and cosmic rose that Venus will be tracing in the heavens that marks the beginning of the mother aspect in the creation of New Earth via the leadership, service, activism, and co-creation that is required to lay the foundations, and blossoming of New Earth will be spearheaded by the Divine Feminine, while the prior 7 gateways corresponded to chakras directly associated with the physical body. The Earth Star Chakra is a transpersonal chakra. It gets fully activated only once a certain level of clearing and activation has been achieved in the 7 main chakras of our physical body, for only then is an individual ready to step out beyond their individual karmic redemption and self-serving attitudes to enter a frequency of service to all, for the Earth Star Chakra grounds us strongly into unity and interconnectedness of all that is. It is here that we begin to act as agents of change for the greater good of all. My work sessions with some extremely powerful co-creators of New Earth has revealed the Earth Star Chakra to be a highly mystical chakra, for it aligns with the color of the individual's soul purpose, the prominent soul light evident in their aura, and it is deeply connected to the soul star chakra of the individual. So getting back to Inanna at Earth Star Chakra, this infrequent and unusual leg of her descent to the underworld journey does not correspond to giving up a tangible article of clothing like the physical chakras, but you may decide on a physical item to represent the release that this gateway entails as per your inner guidance, but it does represent a release that is a sum total of all her journey has entailed till now and more. It is here that we are called to release those aspects that no longer serve with respect to relationship to ourselves and others and Gaia and her sentient beings, plus money, plus political, social, economic, environment realities on our planet, values and value systems, particularly corresponding to the feminine plus masculine, so-called righteous ways of being, our sense of safety and security and boundaries therein, judgments of ourselves and others, and the subsequent projections that arise thereof, our purpose of embodiment and how we envision our path of service to all for the greatest good of all. It is particularly at this gateway that we need to examine our role and purpose as a cog in the scheme of the whole, an identity where we have attached to spiritual ego, which is 1,000 times worse and more detrimental than normal ego, so that it may be released and we may be more present in deciphering the flow of the universe, as opposed to being rigid crusaders in the name of righteousness, ascension, and spirituality. As I have mentioned, we are in the brand new 8-year cycle of the Mother's creation, as opposed to patriarchal rules of many thousands of years, and so we need to go over all of our foundations of stability and security with a fine comb to weed out that which no longer resonates with the energies of the Divine Mother aspect of the Divine Feminine. Just like the Earth star anchors our integrated column of light, a cumulative light of all our chakras, so too the aspects we need to release at this gateway of death by intent. As a cumulative whole, as we prepare for death in the underworld, Inanna meets her sister, Astrological, in the underworld. Venus disappears from the morning sky on February 13 and moves behind the sun on March 25th. And thus does Inanna. We enter the domain of Astrological, completely stripped and naked, raw, defenseless, and vulnerable, with nothing to hide behind, and in total surrender. All attributes of arrogance and ego are left behind at the 8 gateways, for only then will Inanna, we will be humbled and receptive enough to comprehend compassion and grace. For only then will Inanna we understand the importance of being present in order to witness and acknowledge our shadow aspects, the ones we shove deep down in shame, rage, guilt, disapproval, and denial, and in the process abandon ourselves in the multiple levels. The underworld is our opportunity to acknowledge and unify the sadness, pain, trauma, woundedness, guilt, and deep abandonment, for it is exactly this integration of these shadowy aspects that serves as the medicine and alchemy for our rebirth and transformation into our inner strength, power, sovereignty, and freedom, grounded in humility, courage, compassion, grace, integrity, understanding, gratitude, and love, for that is how New Earth will be rebuilt, led by the Divine Feminine. Be light and light in grace. IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. 1001. We are ascending the ego mind with the energies of tomorrow's Aquarius new moon. This is fully supporting our freedom from mental slavery. Lack consciousness is leaving the mind, body, heart, and soul. There is a restoration in the solar plexus and heart chakras that is bringing forth unity within. The international dialogue and feedback of the nervous system is communicating new levels of peace and harmony throughout the body. Emotional dramas are dissolving, bringing great change to our operating system. Abundance is your new vibration. You feel worthy and excited in this new harmonious union within yourself. This is validation needed to continue growing and expanding into the exciting new opportunities that you are now attracting. More karmic spells are breaking over the next few days. The 212 gateway on February 12, 2021 is flipping us into new levels of sovereignty and discernment over self. You have reparented your inner child, who is now healed. Major psychic upgrades and downloads are entering. Now that you are healthy, restored, whole, and ready to move forward courageously, these will be coming in clues and small packages. I am hearing specifically, the Tower of Babel fell. The devil that created conflict from within has been captured and will never return. This includes attracting combative relationships that create a lot of drama. Today there is opportunity to attain your new role as an ascended being. The portal has opened for you to climb the ladder, just as Jacob prophesied. Genesis 28:12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. 13. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham, thy father, and the God of Isaac. And land whereon thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. 14. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee and thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. 15. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places, whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land. For I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee of. In Yeshua Christ's name, Amen. This is your initiation and opportunity to take, beloveds. Say no to the ego and yes to God. The power is yours to go and get your happily ever after with peace, joy, abundance, marriage, unity, and more. This free will choice is yours. Today, from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Daniel Scranton. What's happening regardless of what you believe? The 9D Arcturian Council. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with you all. We are never ones to take ourselves seriously. We know that we are just travelers through space and time in this universe of ours, no different from any other travelers who are out there playing their part in this cosmic dance that we are all performing together. We definitely do have perspectives, and we share them with you all the time. But we know enough to not get too attached to those perspectives, and we know enough not to grip tightly to any belief that comes into our consciousness for a while. We love to be playful, not serious. If we had the ability to laugh, we would all the time, but even without physical bodies, we can still feel what laughter feels like to all of you, and we enjoy being light about all that is part of this journey. We invite you to do the same. We know that many of you have very tightly held beliefs about a lot of things, and when you find out someone believes something that is different from what you believe, that's when you dig in your heels and start yelling or typing in all caps, and that's no way to live. You can let go of tightly held beliefs in favor of joy, in favor of love, in favor of laughter, and everyone there on earth could benefit from using the phrase, I don't know, more often. When you really think about that you know something to be true and you are offended when someone else doesn't think the way you do, that really is a recipe for disaster. If being in a high vibration is dependent upon everyone agreeing with you about anything, then you are setting yourself up for failure in a very unhappy journey. Part of growing and evolving is letting go, and when you let go, you let love in, you let love dictate your words, thoughts, and actions. You let love be your priority, your policy, and your number one belief. Believing in love is like believing in yourselves, which is so much more important than your stance on any of the hot-button topics there on earth at this time. We invite you to join us in being lighthearted, not taking any of this too seriously, and we encourage you to laugh at yourselves all the time. We guarantee you that you will grow exponentially if you can learn how to do that. If you can let go and let love, then you can let yourself become who you really are, effortlessly. Because anything that you are clinging to there on earth is only holding you back and holding you down. So please let it go and rise above the differences of opinion, of perspective, and of belief that you have there on your world. It's not worth it. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness for being right or winning an argument. And a nice byproduct of doing what we are suggesting here is that you will have full and open contact much sooner if you can stop fighting long enough to put a smile on your faces and realize that you are on a beautiful ride through your galaxy and that you are becoming your higher selves, regardless of what you believe. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. From DanielScranton.com. And today, from Divine Angel of the Light, Mary Nad, Light Code Activations. We are entering the 7 celestial bodies aligned stellium in Aquarius, including a powerful new moon on Friday, 11th-12th of February. The key alignment here is with yourself, aligning all aspects within, integrate. Your divinity is online and ready to manifest. Turn the switch on. We are literally in another timeline. You can name it, label it, whatever you like, 3D, 5D, 8D. It's a new age, and so you need to tune into it. A few suggestions. Make a dream board before the day of the new moon. What do you want to magnetize into your now? Go for it. Everything. All areas of your life and the collective. Purify your body, your mind, your space. Make a cleanse, declutter, let go. Connect to your inner waters, passions, truth, creative expression. Unplug, truly unplug from cell phones, programs, toxic frequencies coming from people, media, your own thoughts, and emotions which are on a loop or on repeat. Feel and listen to what you need. A bit of background about the current energetics. The Aquarius new moon within 6-planet stellium in February 2021 follows the historic conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn that occurred on December 21st, 2020 at 0 degrees Aquarius. The last time we had a powerful stellium like this was in 1962. The historic Aquarian energy of February 1962 was a big launching point for much of the guru-led New Age ideology that permeated the 1960s. New Age Gnostic philosopher, heavy on the snake oil, Samael Aun Weir, declared February 4th, 1962 to be the official start of the Age of Aquarius. This declaration was linked to the new moon total solar eclipse at 15 degrees Aquarius that occurred that day within the 7-planet stellium involving the Sun, Moon, Mercury, RX, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, along with the south node of the moon. New moon in Aquarius, 122. From Here on the Moon Astrology, Wednesday, February 10, 2021. What to do when all of that is solid melts into air. These times of upheaval inspire a search for alternative understandings of reality, and here they come in spades at this ultra-Aquarian new moon, as new progressive archetypes of the world soul stream through our consciousness to nudge us to renew, remap, and rewrite this extraordinary astrology. In Aquarius, Chakra, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Pallas are all aligned with the Sun, Moon on the black holes of Cygnus X. Mercury is retrograde. Venus and Jupiter are exactly conjunct. The new moon is aligned with disruptor Eris and birth, Dula, Haumea. In rare sacred choreography, all the Copernican classical planets are lined up on one side of the nodes of fate. This is a high-stakes pivot point from one era to another. Our focus has to be on the future now. After 2020's dark revelations, we want change. We're ready to innovate, and we're willing to experiment with the unconventional and the radical. In this high Aquarian frequency, your curiosity, your willingness to question everything, your intuition, your sensory acuity are your superpowers. Switch them on and power them up. Bypassing your monkey mind that wants superficial answers immediately, ask your deeper self, what would be different if I chose to listen to, believe, honor my inner knowing? Where am I experiencing longing in my life? When am I going to allow myself to have what I truly want? If I were willing to step out of my comfort zone, what is waiting for me? Who am I when I give myself full permission? Next time I have a choice, what if I asked, which solution lights me up? What is a wild and crazy idea that won't let me rest? What passions, experience, and skills do I have that I'm hiding? From Here on the Moon Astrology.co.uk. Today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Mercury retrograde in Aquarius square Mars and Taurus, and trine the North Node in Gemini. The Mercury-Mars square is a repeat of the aspect that occurred on January 9th due to Mercury's retrograde transit. Once again, we are hit with a battle between what we think, what we need, and what we want. The future looms large, yet we feel like we are going backwards, getting further and further away from our goals. We're torn between the idea of change and the familiar comforts of security. Consequently, the atmosphere is frustrated and impatient, and tongues are sharp. The Sabian symbol for Mars is a man's secret motives are being publicly unmasked. One way to resolve the tension is to understand our deepest motivations. Think, what is driving me right now? Is it hope, fear, excitement, anger? The more you open you are to change, the more access you have to strength and will. Resolve inner conflicts to release your inner warrior. Speak true to forge new friendships and create powerful allies. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 58, White, Rhythmic Mirror. The number 6 is called rhythmic, and its key words are organize, equality, and balance. The 6th day is very practical. It's all about sorting yourself out and clearing out the clutter. Whether that's actual clutter or simply mental clutter, time to rebalance yourself. Each day of a wave spell has its purpose, and if you follow each step according to its energy, the 13-day journey is more rewarding. Maximize your experience during this red Skywalker wave spell and get into your rhythm today. Today is white mirror, which represents reflect, order, and endlessness. The mirror asks you to take a good, long, honest look at yourself. Reflection is vital, as we all need regular reality checks. Some people are afraid to face the truth, but avoiding it only results in living with a fabricated reality. If you take stock honestly, you can then proceed and decide what to do next more accurately. This can only happen when we truly know where we stand. As today is a rhythmic day, clearly the truth manifests rebalancing. The guide today is also white mirror, and so a double helping of reflecting the truth. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, 844 coming in, white rhythmic mirror, kin 58, 10 February 2021, reflecting on order, 10-2-2021, 10-2-221 equal 1-2-221, mirrored 1-2, 2.21. 125 equal 17 equal 8. 10 manifestation, authority, power. 1 new beginnings, leader, origin. 2 twins, partnership, cooperation. 5 liberation, change, transformation, freedom. 7 mystic, magic, spiritual, solitude. 8 infinity, abundance, source flow. Kin 5-8 equal 13 equal 4. Form, structure, foundation. Another power-packed galactic activation portal day. The energies today are amplified and the focus is on reflection. Day 6 in the red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, exploration, and new adventures. Today we balance our awakening and exploration by putting all in order in our physical reality. We will be organizing the space in which we live, work, and play. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts, and what a superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. A great day for space clearing, energy balancing, and using feng shui to organize your living spaces into balanced and harmonious sanctuaries to nurture and comfort us. Inner balance is also featured through yoga, meditation, physical exercise, walking, dancing, and stretching. It is time for peace to reign supreme in our lives and our world. Love, harmony, and abundance are all our natural birthright, and so it is. Today's question is, what distorted reflections are arising in order to restore balance and harmony in your life and our world? Divine blessings for laying the foundation for your new sanctuary. May we restore order and balance to our planet. May peace prevail on earth. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 58, White Rhythmic Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to reflect. Balancing order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this most powerful day of galactic activations, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications. And we appreciate if you share these transmissions and give us a thumbs up. All these things help us to get our messages out to more conscious beings of light. And we also have the transcriptions to these transmissions in the link in the description below, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to also welcome and thank everyone that have joined us on Patreon. We rely on our donations on Patreon, our pledges, and donations on PayPal for our daily living expenses, and to be able to keep bringing this work to you and the world on a daily basis. So I'd like to take the time to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Rusha, for your pledge and support on Patreon. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Lumins Lei Immorte, for your pledge and support. We'd also like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Shannon Chaligoj. Did my best with that, Divine Angel. Thank you and welcome to our team, our angelic team on Patreon. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Aminga Bishfam, for your pledge and support. Some very powerful and interesting names today. There's many codes within these names, so feel into the energy. Everything is connected, beloved beings of light. Now I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, another of our angelic team, Becky Morgan, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Each pledge brings us closer to our vision, our mission of manifesting our first healing retreat. We're connecting through our Council of 12 and then into the 144, and then all of you and all of our teams on through Patreon. This is a portal that we are connecting directly with our angelic legion, and then through this we will manifest many different things: healing retreat centers, schools of light, the schools of the crystal children, sanctuaries, communities, many different things. And we are moving ahead slowly but surely, day by day, with these pledges, with the support, and with the donations, and we're attracting investors in time. So hang in there with us and know that we never stop, we never give up. Use the mantra daily: I am that I am, and I am unstoppable. I am the way, the life, and the truth, the I am presence that's here now in this body. So if you'd like to support us in our mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And if you're a part of our Patreon, make sure to check out the upload today of the I Am Discourse of Saint Germain, a very powerful transmission. We also have a link in the description below if you'd like to make a one-time donation to our PayPal account. Now lastly, I'd like to thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor and her art business on Etsy. I'd like to thank Divine Bro Star of the Light, Timothy Craig, for your beautiful review on my Sacred Condor's Etsy page. It brings my queen much pleasure and joy to bring these beautiful goddess totems to all of you, and for your beautiful responses and feedback and messages. We both appreciate you all very much. You can check out and purchase one of her beautiful works of art, these handmade unique totem goddesses, on lunagoddessart.com. And be sure to go and check out the new upload today, Anna, Divine Goddess, that she created last night. You'll receive an activation just viewing her images. As I was photographing her, I do all the photography for my queen's art business. And as I was photographing Anna, a hummingbird, our friend, the hummingbird, joined me multiple times, and she joined us, Walela, the sacred hummingbird, my queen and I, this morning, and then throughout the day we received many visitations. And the Walela, that is Lemurian code, that's Cherokee for hummingbird. So le mu ri a of the Walela, feel into the energy of that, the code, the frequency. And check her out on lunagoddessart.com. Now today we finish the transmission. We will end from Sacred Code from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Li Parare Huna Bro Star of the Light. Life is photoelectric, driven by light. Blue flame, electric truth, Christ consciousness, imploding everywhere. Holographic fractal, the flame that never dies. Plasma, water, light, conscious wave crystal. 4 pillars of creation. Mother, father, child, memory. Nature of being, energy flow. Shifting, trinity, north star. Technology, distortion, overlay. Management project earth. Sky council overlords. Archon, energy-based entities, polarizing algorithms, agendas, covert colonization, force, genesis, device, terraforming, life, seeding, genetic code, imprint, biological sentient designs, Elohim, conflicting ones, hybridization, gene pool, civilizations, echoing warfare, vapor spray, numb down, eons in play, kill shot now, interstellar intervention, federation of planets, galactic portal, jewel in the crown, Lemuria, golden elemental upgrade, Polynesian triangle vortex, electric light, truth oscillates, Hydra, serpent mother, cosmic womb, underworld, Lake Titicaca, stargate, consciousness wave interface, blue star rising, currency lights charge, conductive potential for life, interstellar carrier wave, Metatron, DNA, Christ code, diamonds in the sky, telepathic downloads, plasma life recode, binary codes to light sound, restoration, harmonic scale, potentiality, now continuum, living water, hexagon, crystal, star body resonance, footnote, old guard down, people rise, self-governance, postal mechanics, health restored, economy for all, now space world, quantum paradigm. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your beautiful light and your support and your conscious co-creating of heaven on earth. I am that I am. I am here now in this body, in perfect balance, harmony. I am the joy. I am the bliss. I am the love of all that I am. In each and every conscious soul star being of light, the star blossoms fully open, fully awake, and fully aware. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.